Hi, I'm Mr. Monday. If I want to get shot out of a cannon on a Monday, I have to be fresh and ready to go. Hey, let's face it, us men, we're all a bunch of hairy animals, but we could use a little trim. How come every time I try, I cut my sack and I bleed? If you're gonna put clippers and blades near your family jewels, it's time to use right tools. The new Lawnmower 2.0 from Manscaped has skin-safe technologies, so this trimmer won't nick and snag your nuts. Having an accident below the belt is a thing of the past. Get 20% off and free shipping with code GARDEN at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use code GARDEN. There's a lot of nuts out there. Now it's time to handle them with care.
Check the sign on the door. Cause I went out to lunch. I went out to lunch. I went out to lunch. Read the sign on the door.
Today I'm in the North End of Boston at the oldest restaurant in the North End, 1931, Cantina Italiana. My buddy John DeSimone, he's gonna feed me today. We're gonna check out his food, see what's going on. He bought this place a couple years ago. What a nice place. It's a staple, it's a landmark, it's iconic. Let's go in there and see what's going on. Look at this place. This is the owner, John DeSimone. Can we go in the kitchen and see what's going on in there?
Yeah.
Will the chef make me something?
Absolutely. Hungry?
Not really, but I mean, I am now. I'm smelling the place.
You have to be, all right?
All right. So you're making some homemade raviolis?
Right now he's making some beautiful homemade short rib raviolis.
Oh, that looks so good.
Gonna serve them with a nice porcini mushroom cream sauce. This is Chuck.
Chuck, how you doing? I'm Carlo. Mr. Monday, how you doing?
Mr. Monday, I'm Mr. Tuesday.
Are you Mr. Tuesday?
Yeah, it's his day off Tuesday. That's why he's Mr. Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, I got you.
Squeeze like.
My hands are nice and clean. Don't worry about it. This is
How about that one?
No.
The second line.
second line. Oh, look at that! I screwed everything up.
Oh boy.
Right.
All right.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. We get it. We did it. Don't let it touch.
Chucky, what's in there, Chuck?
All right. I screwed it all up. What's the key here?
You gotta pop it once you get close to the
What's the key? The key is to go to.
do the quick
You gotta go to culinary school. That's the key.
Yeah.
Here, show me. Teach me.
Hold it.
Yep.
Put in the top. Push it down. Get it in your hand, then you squeeze it.
Get this one.
Put the go here inside.
You gotta get the top. Boom. Look at this one. What a difference between this one and that one.
See, getting it. Look at that.
Okay, I'm not gonna show you nothing else because I'm not gonna lose my job.
That's why it tastes so good, because of the butter.
We put it like these imported mushrooms. You can get all kinds of porcini mushrooms.
Ah.
Very expensive. Parsley. Just a little salt, not too much. Vegetable stock. Put the ravioli in and the cook.
And those are the meat raviolis.
That's the one I
Short rib,
yeah.
The short rib. Toss them up. Put a little cream.
Oh, nice.
Ready to cut it down. That's a little lighter, so you put this is now one order right here.
This guy's a natural. So what we're gonna do here is try this out. Come on. Let's see how good this place is. Beautiful. Little meat ravioli. I love meat raviolis better than the cheese ones. I used to love the ricotta raviolis.
What do you think?
Wow.
A little truffle in there. Little,
Nice job.
you sure?
Nice job. Those mushrooms are unbelievable. The cream. You know, usually people get raviolis, they want the red sauce. You get the nice white sauce right here. It's cream sauce. You're gonna change it up.
The homemade regatta raviolis are always on the menu for people who want the red sauce.
Right. That's delicious. Let's talk about what we got here. We got 3 meatballs all ready for me in the skillet. Is this a skillet? What's this called? What do you call this? The pan? Now that's real meat right there. No BS. No additives.
Nope.
And that's fresh. That's a great meatball. And what's this? What's this right here?
That's the Boulger style. That's one of our signature dishes. House-made bombolati pasta, which is one of our signature pastas.
You guys make that homemade.
Everything homemade, my friend. The bombolati pasta, some sweet Italian, hot Italian sausage.
Oh, I like that.
I think some ricotta cheese in there, some mozzarella, some goat cheese on the top. It's not a traditional
Stuff's
Italian
all good
dish.
for your cholesterol.
Yeah, you know, in moderation.
Signature pasta.
So yeah, I credit to this dish to Chucky and
goat cheese?
was the other one. Yes, goat cheese, a little goat cheese on top. This is not a traditional Italian dish. This is something that they just put together that it just tastes good and
This is delicious.
yeah, it's a good dish.
How do you pronounce this pasta?
Bombolati.
Bombolati. Sounds like a town in Italy. So you get the spicy sausages on there, gives it a little kick. Then you get the goat cheese, kind of levels it out a little bit. Let's talk about the wine. The Bellagio Chianti.
So yeah, like I said, a lot of people shying away from Italian American cuisine, and used to be, and now it's all of a sudden it's come back. It's rearing back, and this is something we've done all the time at Cantina. We never went away from it. We're Southern Italian, Italian American. This is the Chianti here, one of the classic Italian American wines, Italian wines that was embraced by Italian Americans, and we serve it. One of the few things is called a fiasco bottle with a straw, just like in the old days. We love it. It's who Cantina is.
Salute. Chin down. Welcome to the I Love Monday show. I'm Mr. Monday. Welcome to the new decade. I'm here with scruffy, sexy Don Zollo.
Yeah! Donnie!
I'm going through a bit of a Stallone Rocky IV thing right now.
You're looking really svelte.
Dude, down 20 pounds. 19.
Thin face!
You look good.
Fucking working
You
out.
finally look good.
Took a while, but I'm there.
So let's talk about the Pats real quick and Brady. I want to know your take.
All right.
Because I know you're a sports guy. Is he coming back?
I think he's going to come back to New England, but it's by no means a sure thing. I don't know, dude. We got 6 championships out of him. Fucking.
We've had a
enjoy
great
those.
run.
But I do think he's going to ultimately come back at some point. That's my if you're making me choose, that's what I'm going to say is going to happen at some point.
What about Gronk? Is he coming back?
I think he is.
I think him and Gronk will both come back.
And I think
That's
that
my prediction.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't think that. Maybe I'm a little crazy here. I also think there's a little bit of loyalty from Brady to Jules.
Jules dropped a pass.
I know. I can't believe it.
That was like the Welker pat. Like,
Dude, that was a lot easier.
Yeah, oh,
It
it was
was
like
just
this.
Not even. It was something that he catches in his sleep, and he just I don't know, just happens,
It was like the one you dropped, Mr. Monday.
Actually, that was a worse drop. His was worse than mine. But Jesus, that was like they could have won that game. But I'm glad it's over.
Dude, I had
the agony.
I had zero confidence
I know.
going in. I was like, if they win this, I'm like, they're probably gonna get smoked next week. And I hate saying that, but I'm like, the offense just did not look good this year. Like, it just didn't.
Did you notice Brady's attitude and body English was
Yeah,
so different?
people
this
are
year?
saying he lost it, dude. He didn't lose it. That guy is physically there.
He's
I
still
do
there.
think mentally he was just like, fuck this.
It was a mental thing.
Yeah,
More
and
than
then they didn't
anything.
surround him with enough, talent. And
I think they gave Michelle too many chances.
Who, Sony Michelle?
Yeah, I think that every time you gave it to White, you got a better outcome. Burkhead was starting to come around, and then we just continued to give it to.
Yeah.
McCluskey, I can't believe you're making
Honestly,
sports points.
I haven't been watching the entire season, but I got a little bit more interested.
What are
during
your
the-
feelings when they're in zone blitz?
I thought that Brady was really nice during the shoot, and I just thought that was really. I made
Did
me
you see
more
Tom
interested
Brady
in the
with
game.
apparel on today?
I did. I saw that.
All right, so Klusky, what's up? Back 2019. It's done.
Done. We're burning it to the
2020,
ground.
baby.
2020. I took a hoverboard here today.
Really? I thought you
Yep.
took a Segway.
We're coming up in the future stories. But yeah, we have a lot going on this year, right?
How you feeling?
Numb from the waist to the knees. I don't know.
Who is Miss Monday this week?
Miss Monday this week is Melissa Catherine. She's a yoga enthusiast and a fitness entrepreneur. Melissa doubles up on yoga on a Monday because she loves Mondays that much. Miss Monday is brought to you by Sammy Carlos in East Boston. Head down to 576 Bennington Street in East Boston for the most amazing brunch, lunch, and catering around.
Look at Miss
Would you guys
Monday's
double up
hair.
on Melissa on a Monday?
I can't take my eyes off her hair.
Look at the hair.
Magnificent.
Who's her hairdresser? Do we
Hey,
tag her?
Her hair is really solid. Yeah, it's good hair.
She's a
Yeah.
nice kid.
What does it mean to double down in yoga? Is that like,
She does 2 yoga classes in one day.
oh, okay.
You know, that's what she said, anyways.
Cool.
She's
I
a
thought she
yoga-
plays blackjack while she's doing yoga.
She's a yoga freak. But Sammy Carlos, let's just look at this right here, please. Little stuffed shell, beautiful. Is the camera going? Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Stay gone.
The regatta reads well on.
Look at that. Sammy Carlo, let me tell you, his food, his spread is unbelievable.
I got to be honest with you, the video quality is not doing justice. I see it in both on TV and I see it in real life, and it looks a lot better in real life than
It's really delicious. Sammy Carlo, you did a great job. What a spread. Best spread anyone's ever put out up here. And we've had some good ones.
Except for, of
Everyone
course,
better step it up a notch. That's all I got to say.
Melissa Catherine had a pretty good spread. I thought.
Oh, yeah, she has a good spread of photos. They're great.
her hair. Yeah,
Her hair spreads out
Spread out.
nice. I mean, she's good.
3 inches apart.
I love the socks.
Those are good socks.
All right, do you guys want to shoot the shit?
Yeah.
Woman
All right.
busted when her dope is labeled dope.
Candace Neal was found hiding behind her home in West Monroe, Louisiana. Police had been they'd been called to a narcotics complaint at their house. While they were inside, they found a box labeled dope, which contained dope. Neal was later charged with possession and controlled dangerous substance. She's said to have been, a habitual drug addict, and she admitted to owning the drugs. Now she's going to jail. Is that stupid?
She should have been in the box, the dope. Jesus, huh? I mean,
I can't believe it.
it's a dead giveaway.
She looks like she makes reasonable decisions.
You guys are bypassing. This is mom of the year. She lives in a really bad house, but she doesn't want her kids getting into the dope, so she writes dope on the outside of the box.
But if you're not selling it, I mean, you're using it for yourself. How can you why you get in trouble?
Still illegal.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, unless it's like pot and you're in a pot state. Yeah, still illegal.
What was it, heroin? What kind of drugs?
It was dope.
Carlo?
Pipe dope? I mean, what kind of dopes? I mean, there's a lot of
I
different
guarantee it was probably needles, because you would keep that in a box. Everything else you put in a bag.
If I had to wager, if I were a betting man by nature, which I'm not, as my dear friend Bill has taught me, I'd say that she's probably into something a little bit hard. It's going to be opiates of some sort.
To me, though, for them to be in her house and looking around, they have to have a warrant. So they were going to find this whether or not it was labeled dope or grandma's ashes. They were going to find whatever was in this thing. So they're making fun of this woman.
Both snortable.
Yes.
Why would she admit it to the cops and wait till you get your lawyer? She's
I don't think they
I don't
admit it.
have
I think
to
they
admit
opened
it,
up.
they
She
just-
did. She admitted at the end. She admitted to the cops, that's my dope.
Yeah, she shouldn't have.
Well, I got to say, if the cops find a box named labeled dope and then they find the dope inside it, I'm willing to bet it's going to get tested.
Who told you not to gamble? Was it Bill?
Yeah, my friend Bill.
Why? Is he a gamble?
No, it's a saying that he has. If I were a betting man by nature, which I'm not, but he is a betting man by nature, which makes it great.
Okay.
I always give credit to wherever I get the line.
All right. Wait a minute. Was that the last Dr. Pepper?
Chad Kennard, 39 years old, was charged with violating a protective order and for child endangerment for the incident that happened on Saturday in West Monroe. Deputies arrived at the family's home and spoke with a boy who said that his dad threatened him at gunpoint, asking if he had taken the last Dr. Pepper from the refrigerator. The kid said he did, and a fight ensued. An 11-year-old daughter saw the entire thing happen and said, "My daddy crazy, but he loved Dr. Pepper." Do you guys think that these allegations will hold up in court? I mean, it's a family dispute. They'll probably take the kid away, right?
I mean, you're fighting over, you're going to
Yeah.
shoot a kid over Dr. Pepper.
And it's fucked up too, because it's not like he was going to take the last one. That's reasonable. You know, you put the gun out and you get your Dr. Pepper. This he was just intimidating him. I can't get on board with
Like a
that.
kid doesn't know that that's going to lead to gunfire. That's not fair.
That is fucked up. Like, I mean, like, yeah, like the guy's insane. They're yanking that
Do
kid.
you guys drink Dr. Pepper ever?
Mike Bloomberg
Yup.
wants to take away your guns and your documents.
Dr. Pepper tastes like, I've been told, like a rusty nails in a Coke can.
It's like root beer's naughty cousin. It's
It's like drinking cherry Coke through a telescope.
What about like Tab?
A rusty telescope. That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
That was my nickname in high school.
Rusty telescope.
What are the worst sodas? Tab?
Tabs up there for
Dr.
me. Yeah.
Pepper.
Anything Birch.
Moxie.
Yeah.
Marcy.
Moxie was disgusting.
Who was Moxie's famous pitch person?
Vita Blue. I don't know who was
Ted Williams.
Was it?
That's good. I appreciate that. That's a reasonable guess.
it. I don't know.
It was Ted Williams. I
Was
just
it?
told
Was
you.
it really?
Yeah.
Jolt!
My father hated him.
Your father hated Ted Williams?
Yeah, he loved Joe DiMaggio. Hated Ted Williams.
Was it like an Italian thing? Like yeah, that's what it sounds
It
like.
might have been.
Like this
Something
guy
like
isn't Italian.
Okay, let's go to the next one. The Hilton Hotel hosts a 1,000-person orgy on New Year's Eve.
A California father is slamming a DoubleTree Hilton Hotel in Sacramento for hosting a massive swingers party without warning the other guests. The unnamed father of 4 booked a room for his family for New Year's Eve. A club called Allures was hosting a New Year's Eve sexabration that same day in the Grand Ballroom at the hotel. 1,000 people attended the event. It was going to be the biggest swingers party aside from the one that we're going to be throwing next July. People are spending good money to stay at the Hilton, and these people are complaining that they should have been notified if people were going to be fucking where their check-in was.
Well, the thing is, it was only a 1,000-person party. Wasn't that big?
It's been 10 years in a row, so I think that people should notify.
I think that the hotel, if you're gonna have a 1,000-person swinger party, you probably should give a heads up to the people that are paying like $580 a night to stay at your hotel on New Year's.
I think we're all missing the point that maybe this guy was trying to convince the wife that this would be a fun thing to do, and then like when she realized that this is what was going on, he had to quickly backpedal.
But he had
and, like,
kids
blame
with
the
him.
hotel. Yeah, you know.
His kids were in there under the
Nightclub.
table watching Caligula.
Caligula?
Yeah.
Did you know? Is this? I had no idea that hotels rented out their entire. That seems insane to
They
me.
rent out their ballroom? They do it all the time.
But not for like an orgy.
Oh, yeah, not for an orgy.
It's-
Yeah, but you just said,
it's
I
like
can't believe they
California.
rent out their rooms. I'm like, yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
They're hotels.
There are
That's-
cabanas set up within the ballroom. I feel like if I had a wedding and I asked to have an ice sculpture, they would be like, there are all these regulations. But like, they have open fucking at these events.
Well, I think that open fucking and ice sculptures are very different ends.
Yeah,
here.
one's for use and the other one you have to leave alone, right?
Have you ever been in an orgy?
No.
How about you?
Yeah, and yeah.
You told me about it. I heard. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. Segway unveils electric pod that is controlled by a joystick.
Segway's new all-electric vehicle is similar to the gyrosphere in Jurassic World. So nobody's ever seen this before.
like a
Called
baby
S-Pod, the two-wheeled vehicle is powered by a joystick on the seat. It can top speed at 25 miles per hour, and it can go almost 50 miles on a single charge. Do you want to travel the world in a glass ball?
Well, if I want to travel the world, it's 25 miles per hour. It's going to take a while. But that being said, I think these are pretty good looking.
I think it's cool.
Better than the stand-up ones.
Hey, like if they were to pitch this thing first before that stand-up stuff, like the standing-up Segway, I think this would have taken off.
I don't want to be racist, but that woman looks like a Star Trek villain in that seat, doesn't she?
I didn't know that Star Trek villains were a protected class.
Oh, yeah, she's Vulcan.
Have you guys ever been walking down the street and a Segway buzzes by you? I mean, those things move. They can take you down.
Well, yeah, if you're not ready.
Do they
know,
have
if
to
you're
go
not
in the
looking.
bicycle lane?
Well,
Does the Segway have
I
to
mean,
go
they
in the
might take
bicycle
you
lane?
down, Carlo. You don't have testosterone as high as me.
Why? What's your testosterone? You got your testosterone?
Don't worry about it. It's pretty high. We'll just say top 5% found out today. Not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
Good for you.
Top 5%.
Bro, get off
You
the-
remember that.
get off
When you
the
get in the
junk.
top 3, it's
I make
it's
your
a-
brother look like a ballerina.
You have you have nocturnal emissions every night when you get to level 3. It's wonderful.
New California water usage law kicks into action.
New law into effect January 1st states that you cannot take a shower and do laundry in the same day, or you will get a $1,000 fine every day that you go over. Apparently, this is a 55-gallon per person per day limit, and these new laws ramp up over time. They get even more and more strict. How are they going to regulate this? And would you ever move to California knowing you're going to stink?
How are they going to regulate it? Through the meter. That's pretty easy. They're going to be able to tell what you use for water very simply. That being said, dude, there's going to be fucking days that you can't do you can't take a shower because you got to do your laundry eventually.
Yeah, but like you have a house of 6 people, I have a house of 2. How do they
If you
regulate?
have a plumber friend, you have him come over and unhook it for you, and then hook it
But I'm
back
saying,
up.
like,
Or he
this
can
is-
show you how to do it.
This is
Yeah.
taking place in
Very
California.
simple.
There are giant mansions and golf courses everywhere, and I can't take a shower, but they can do that.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a person-to-person thing.
They're shitting in the streets and there's needles everywhere. this water thing is in third place.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like an awful lot of work.
Yeah, I think it's stupid. But I don't,
Is it because of the fires?
No, it's because.
I mean, there's a water shortage.
It's
so
because it's a desert, right?
Yeah.
There's just no water.
I never understand how you
California's
can't just.
actually a desert.
It is. It's a desert with the beach.
If you can't take
Kind
a
of a-
shower and wash your underwear in the
Double
same day,
negative.
it's
Kind of a
fucking desert.
juxtaposition, huh? They got the straw situation.
It's almost like
under
you with
control.
high testosterone.
I know. You wouldn't think it, huh? But fucking it happens.
687, huh?
687.
Are you taking any supplements?
Nothing.
Nothing, huh?
Fucking just straight up manhood.
Ham hock sandwiches. All right, let's take a break. Check out our next Eddie Esposito in front of the parole board. We're right back.
That's the most soft-spoken I've ever seen you. Let's take a break.
I got lost for a minute.
I think you're getting intimidated by my testosterone output.
You're breathing on me.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Chris Stevens. We're the parole board in charge of the hearing. Could you please state your name for the board, please?
Okay, so my name is Eddie Esposito, and I am here for a parole hearing, and you are here to parole me.
Mr. Esposito, nice to see you again. So are we going to answer some questions today?
When do I start talking? I know you need me to be quiet right now, but when should I be the one that's doing all the talking, right? Okay. Yep.
Mr. Esposito, part of staying out of trouble is having a good support network. Who's exactly going to be in your support network, and where are you going to be living?
Cara Ann's my lover and my wife, and she has a Winnebago. So we're going across the country as far as I'm concerned. I want to see this whole beautiful country. I've been locked up in this tuna can for like 20 years. You don't think I'm going to settle down in some suburb somewhere, right?
The conditions of your parole require that you get a job. Do you have any plans for employment?
Employment opportunities. I don't have. My cousin said he could get me a direct marketing job, and that sounded pretty cool to me because I'm going to wear a suit and go to your house. Well, I work really hard in here, so I think if I get a job on the outside, it'll just really translate. Because in here, I'm the book card guy, right? And there isn't a motherfucking stone cold killer in this place that opens up any of the books. But I make those routes every day. I'm like, hey, Joe, you want a book? He's like, get the fuck out of here, Eddie! I just fucking laugh and move on, personalities.
How would you say you've changed?
I wish you had given me these questions before I came here. I would be better prepared. I'm a better cook, I think,
Have you used any illicit substances in the last 6 months?
I have not participated in any drug use in over 6 months. My piss and blood samples will show you that. If you need more, you can have any pair of underwear from my cell. There's enough on there.
Do you feel optimistic that the counseling has helped you in any way?
There's something about me. I'm Eddie, okay? And there's a magic or something. You camera people wouldn't be following me unless you saw it too, all right? And to keep it in a little cage with these bars and all these assholes in here, it's not fair to me or you, okay? I should be in a cab with you. A ride share. We could be going to cookouts and bake sales together. I'm a different person, I'm not trying to score anymore. I just want to be with you people.
Of course, I already know, but can you state for the other two gentlemen why you're in here, Mr. Esposito?
Why am I in here? I mean, at this point, if everybody in this room doesn't know why I'm in here, I think we should just let me go.
How do you feel about the victim's family? How do you think that they feel? Are you considering them at all?
If you show me pictures of some of the girls, I would probably be very into the family. He was an asshole.
Whether you're reformed or not, you are a murderer. How do you feel about being around people going forward?
How do I feel about being around people when I get out? I mean, that's the whole reason I want to get out of here, I want to feel like part of society. I want to give back. I want to just give. I'm mostly giving. I've been doing a lot of taking in here for a while, and it'd be nice to, This guy knows.
How do you feel about being a murderer?
I mean, yeah, I know I'm a murderer, I put it on my face so that you would know. I punish myself to a degree. And as far as taking a man's life, okay, that guy was at a Blockbuster Video at 11:30 on a Friday night. How much of a fucking life did he have, really?
What is this? Is this true? You force tattooed a Blockbuster logo on a guy recently?
Force tattooed? Buddy, there's a line to get tattoos in here, all right? Like, I did this guy a favor. I bumped him up. He walks in here clean as a baby's skin. They're going to put him rough. Put him rough is like a logging term where they just jam a redwood inside of a hole it doesn't fit in, and it comes out as 3 4x4s.
With 15 years in the comedy game, our next guest is revered as one of the best in Boston. He's the youngest winner of the Boston Comedy Festival. He's performed countless times on late night TV and Comedy Central. Let's give a warm welcome to Dan Boulger.
Fucking Boulger! I was putting it up high and you went low, and it was a fucking thing.
Hey, Dan, thanks for coming.
Thank you, Mr. Monday. It's an honor to be here.
You kind of like...
You are Mr. Monday, right? That's the name?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I'm intimidated.
And
I didn't know you were going to be a brick shithouse.
I mean, you like walked in. I thought you were a scientist.
Did you buy that like that, or do sleeves just get repelled by you?
I flex and I rip them.
Yeah.
I rip his friggin' shirts off.
You're like a trimmed Hulk.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you in the band Weezer?
Huh? Oh, fuck. I usually get Harry Potter. Yeah.
How'd you get into comedy looking like this?
How'd
you get into comedy?
I don't know. It was so long ago. It was like 50. I don't even remember how I got into it.
Really?
It's weird. Some things just like, it's the only thing I ever acted upon. You know what I mean? Like I thought about doing it, and then I did it, and I've done it every day since.
Every day?
And when I like something, I like doing it every day. Like when I drank, first time I drank for like 9 years straight. It was fucking great.
It was fucking great. I was there for those times.
Yeah, those were happy times.
How'd you guys meet? On the comedy scene?
Yeah. I met him at the, actually, the first place I ever saw you was Emerald Isle in Dorchester.
Oh, in Dorchester. Yeah, that place was awesome. Good neighborhood.
Emerald
Fields Corner.
Tell me about that place.
It's a Metro PCs now. Yeah, as soon as I play a place, it's about to close.
Really?
I'm like the Silver Surfer.
I got that.
So do you guys hang out outside of comedy?
Yeah.
Really? What do you guys do?
Don and I have been to several concerts together.
Yeah, we went to go see Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses
Just
together.
the two of you, or?
We met my friends from high school.
Yeah, we weren't even going together. The guy I was going to go with got too drunk to go in. They wouldn't let him get into. He was too drunk for Guns N' Roses.
Jesus.
Yeah. Him and
you got to be taking heroin to get out.
Him and Steven Adler were too drunk for Guns N' Roses.
Too drunk for Guns N' Roses. Yeah, and we play softball, and we used to do wing night all the time. And
What position you play in softball? Second base?
I play third, and then I usually sit. I sit a lot.
He's very good at hitting it to girls.
Yeah, I hit it right
We play
at
in a
girls.
co-ed softball league.
Co-ed softball's fun.
He's got very good hit it to the girl that can't
I'm
throw
liberal. I
accuracy.
think women should be treated like men. That's why you can hit them.
I agree. They want that too.
Yeah, they fought for that.
So you've done comedy all over the country?
Yeah.
Where are the best audiences?
Hyannis.
That's the best?
Yeah.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
It's just the hardened winters of, being in a place no one wants to be.
Yeah, it's a rough city, kind of.
I don't know.
Is there any truth to that? Because people say Maine is a good comedy town.
Portland, Maine is great.
For audiences. And
Yeah. One time I did a college in Maine, and there were 4 people in the crowd, and I got a complaint. That's
not a good
I know it was
percentage.
one of you 4 fuckers.
That's like 25%.
Yeah,
That's bad.
But is there maybe something to that? Because they say like Boston's one of the better towns, New York's one of the better towns, and the suffrage of a rough winter. Is that?
So I don't know. Sometimes you'll go to like some little shit kicker town. Like I played a water park in Tiffin, Ohio.
Because they're stupid.
It was amazing.
See, this is
it's almost like a USO show. They're just so happy somebody's there.
Yeah,
see them.
Don't have
And then I
entertainment options, and somebody comes there, they're like, "Holy shit!"
I just wave my boobs at them and I leave.
Now, do you meet a lot of girls when you're doing comedy?
Dan, you kiss girls or what?
Girls. Do you collect bugs?
Huh?
Are you a bug collector?
There's a little bit of truth in both of those.
Okay.
I collect the girls until they see the bugs.
Oh, you got like crabs?
Crabs, ants, whatever.
Did you guys make a New Year's resolution?
I won't call it a New Year's resolution because I started before New Year's, but I'm going to be insufferable and go on about my 75 hard.
Pretty proud of yourself.
70. Well, I will be when I fucking finish it. I'm happy I started it now.
75 hard.
Don't I've seen it. It's
I used to do 7.5 hard.
I thought it was 73 virgin. That's if you're gay, you get 73 hard guys.
I've been living my life. I've been living my life 7.5 hard. Now I'm doing.
Turn that plane.
Just turn that plane. 75 days, no booze. Follow nutrition plan, no cheats, 2 workouts a day, 1 outside, 1 inside, both at least 45 minutes. Read 10 pages a day of a self-improvement book and a gallon of water and a progress picture each day. If you screw up anything, you go back to the beginning. So,
what's your 45 minutes outside consist of?
It's usually running. It's usually running. Sometimes it'll be like, all right, we're doing a run walk today.
Just you're out there doing something for 45
minutes. You got to be doing
minutes.
something. Yeah.
Talking on the cell phone.
If you were shoveling, if you're shoveling, that's a workout.
Right.
You know?
Numerous somersaults.
That's how my arms. Whatever.
Did you make a New Year's resolution?
Huh?
Did you make one?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What was it?
Just more body weight stuff. What the fuck you're talking about?
No. I don't believe in him.
No, I don't believe in
because every day you want to be better.
Yeah. Not just this January 1st stuff is bullshit. I've learned that as I've gotten older. Yeah. I mean, whatever. You want to change your life on January 1st, great. But how about you change your life for the better?
I'm trying to go 1 year, no sober pants shits.
Right.
Top one.
Yeah. And I have a progress chart too.
When's the last time you shit?
That is a little piece of this.
I read it shit like Bobby Sands.
You what?
It was an IRA reference.
Have you crapped your pants before recently?
Oh yeah. Yeah. In Charlotte.
By accident? No, it was an accident? Or?
Yeah, well, I did a brewery in... Well, yeah, it wasn't like, you know...
You didn't plan it.
Threw it on purpose.
Wasn't on the bucket list. I wish I had a bucket.
So what'd you do with the pants?
Oh, well, all right. So I did a brewery in Charlotte. And then it's hard to find weed in Charlotte. It's not legal there. And nobody had weed, which hadn't happened to me in years. I don't normally drink because I'm riddled with diabetes.
You're diabetic?
Yeah.
Such a thin person.
Oh, well, thanks.
No, you look thin and in shape, like, you know.
Yeah.
He is now.
Tell that to my fucking pancreas. So then I usually it's easy. There's no sugar in weed.
There's no sugar in weed.
So then
we got a guy. We got a guy.
He's actually here.
So then I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm at a brewery. I don't know anybody. So I'm like, I just had a couple of IPAs, but those things are fucking strong, right? So then I was just immediately shattered drunk. And then I was supposed to go golfing, and I was going to go see Civil War stuff the next day. And I called the booker who booked me. I'm like, I have puke and I can't go, or whatever. So then I see the hotel. I was going to like check out of my hotel. So I see the price of it went up like a shitload. So I'm like, I'll just go to a different hotel. So I check out of there. And then I couldn't get an Uber because I was puking too much. So I just threw up behind a Cracker Barrel for like 4 hours. and then fucking went to the hotel, slept, watched the Celtics play Game 2. And then they lost to the Bucks. They lost. In disgust to myself, I fart. Shit my pants.
But in your hotel room.
You know, when I was telling this, I forgot why I brought it up. I shit my pants. That's what we were talking about.
I blame Cracker Barrel.
Last Friday.
So that was, I could tell you, that was about March 13th. So it hasn't been a year yet.
Are you into gory movies?
I did my own Human Centipede. No, not at all.
No?
No.
Thanks. Kleski, what do we got next?
Well, it's 2020, and every asshole thinks that they know what is best for the world. I'm going to run a couple of these new trends by you guys, and we want to see, would you get in on this? Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Weddings are a time where two people that probably should never have gotten together are going to decide to spend the rest of their lives together. Back in the day, you'd have hog roasts or prime rib dinners. Those are going way of the dodo to make room for vegan weddings, where everything at the wedding is vegan, from the food to the silk-free bridesmaid dresses, soy candles, and a vegan-friendly hotel. Would you accept a invitation to a wedding that had you making all these concessions?
I mean, if it was like one of your guys' wedding, I'd have to go to it. But that's kind of discriminatory, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. I think.
I don't see how it's discriminatory, but
Yeah, it is. Why does the people eat meat?
You don't have a wedding and say, "Come to my chili wedding."
Yeah.
Like you just have a wedding.
Dan should.
I got it.
Dan makes awesome chili.
Is bacon wrapped scallop vegan?
Do you make chili?
Huh?
You make chili?
Oh, I make a mean chili.
Really?
I don't use Mexican beans.
Okay.
Little idea the Trump administration gave me.
Well, Mexican beans don't work, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I would go to the vegan wedding. Would you? I mean, Don would definitely go because he's like.
Just go with your Campbells. Fuck all those shithole beans.
I can't believe this doesn't offend you.
I don't give a
What
shit.
do you think of my Trump?
I thought it was pretty solid.
You've changed a little bit since you've got healthy.
I don't give a shit. I'm being invited to somebody's wedding. I'm more focused on the alcohol than I am their fucking.
Yeah, but they're gonna. What
It's
if
vegan
weird-
alcohol.
Yeah, they're gonna have some weird. You know, it's gonna be some dumb shit.
Vodka-
That's the thing.
This is vegan alcohol.
This is a red flag.
Actually, what booze is made of meat?
If this is a red flag for 1,000
fucking
other
morons.
things, this is a red flag. You have fun at that wedding. It's gonna be a terrible wedding. It's a terrible wedding.
You know what? I'm only going to vegan weddings now to spite you.
You can have my +1.
I'm
You think of
surprised,
the vegan
'cause-
wedding when they're dancing, they go, and a little bit softer now, and then they're like, hey, let's just keep it soft.
Yeah, I think that's the whole.
The guy who's on the meat whistles going to vegan weddings.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next one?
This next 2020 trend relates to healthy booze. Sober living has been really making a push over the past few years, and the alcohol brands have been feeling the heat as they've been trying to make alcohol drinks with healthy ingredients like beer with turmeric and wine and electrolytes and shit. This is a new trend. Are you guys?
should've ate it.
Obviously, Don's going to do that, but are you guys going to do that?
I mean, I feel like you'll drink more just because it's healthier.
So what is it? They add stuff to it,
No, it's healthy booze.
or they take stuff away?
They're putting like electrolytes inside of your drink, which it might help you with the
You know
hangover
what'd
the
be
next
cool?
day.
It'd be cool if they could remove all the consequences for your actions.
I would buy that.
I think it makes you drink more. It's like, you know what I mean? Some stuff's 100 calories. You eat it. You have 20 of them, but you would only have.
Yeah,
one
but I'm
afterwards.
drinking whatever I'm gonna drink. I don't know, like if I'm drinking it to get a buzz, I'm gonna drink however much I want to get the buzz. Like
Yeah, like if you want to drink healthy, drink a glass
This
of
guy
whiskey.
has ruined so many vegan weddings.
What about those Truly things? Those things are supposed to be.
I drink those all the time. Yeah.
You look like a Truly drinker.
Truly, I'm a party girl.
Yeah. You look. I figured
Carlo
that.
confession, bit of a basic bitch here. I enjoy them too.
Truly.
Yeah.
What is it? Is
I
it
don't know
wine?
what it is.
You'll rip the Truly or the
It's
White Claw from
vodka
my
soda.
cold dead hand.
It's vodka soda in a can.
What is it?
Vodka soda.
That's all it is.
It's just vodka. You can drive with it.
It's if you think about that's exactly what it is. Like it's vodka and soda water. But if you go to the bar and order vodka soda, fine, you get it in
You're
a
cool.
Truly can. All of a sudden, ooh, look at this gun. You know what I mean? It's like no, it's the same fucking thing.
They're kind of new. They've only been
They've only been a
couple.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what's
All
the
right.
next one, Klusk?
That's a momentum killer.
The last 2020
Bill
trend.
Cosby used to advertise a drink called a Lie,
Lie.
because he would put a thing in your drink.
He used to rape girls,
He'd
Don.
rape people.
Yeah.
What's like lie
Instead
down?
of Truly. It's not a great joke,
It wasn't. No.
but you could have, at least acknowledged
I didn't even-
tempting humor.
Well, here comes another mediocre.
Oh,
note.
sorry.
The last 2020 trend, virtual reality headsets, are now being used in the Army to treat post-traumatic stress disorder. They are using computer-generated programs that allow you to watch something that reduces anxiety. Are you more in favor of this, or cannabis, or some other alternative to stop soldiers from shooting kids at Chuck E. Cheese? Like, what is the best way?
Dude, I'm in favor of anything that works, man. That PTSD is serious shit, and you know what? Whatever fucking gets you through the day. That's what I'm. That's
How
what
about
I'm
a
on board with.
deeper ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese?
For safety reasons?
No, they go through a lot of crap. I don't believe in anxiety. I don't think that exists.
Oh yeah.
You don't believe in anxiety?
No.
Your arms are frightening me.
They giving you anxiety? Huh? They giving you anxiety?
But this is.
Well, depends. As long as they're on my side, I guess I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
I
on the
understand
side.
like an MDMA or mushrooms or something like that, and it receptors and everything. But what are they showing them in a virtual reality headset? Is what I'm.
I have
Yeah,
no
but
clue.
you can't do MDMA and get your kids to school, and then just tell people oh, so I was feeling a little antsy.
That'd be fun though if you did.
Yeah,
you just
no,
show
but
up, you're like,
that's it's not a
keep it away
treatment.
from the peanut butter.
But
It's
are
an
they
allergy.
putting? I want to know what they're taking ecstasy and then putting them in virtual reality. I just want to see what they saw. I think.
What
that would
about
be
the
kinda
next
cool.
day?
You're
I
better.
think that they're building you up. I don't think it's like you watch it to relieve your stress on the moment. That probably happens too. But I think you look through the.
Oh, ecstasy's great. We all like ecstasy, but
the next day is
the next day fucking sucks. So what do they do the next day?
Oh, that's a great. They put on the headsets.
That's a really good idea.
What do we do with Mr. Tuesday?
You've done ecstasy, Don?
I haven't.
You have, Weezer?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not Mr. Ecstasy, Mr. Monday.
What kind of what kind of chips do you eat? Like if you go to the convenience store?
I eat only nuts. I'm a nuts and berries kind of guy. Mostly nuts.
You don't eat chips?
I don't eat chips. Very religious.
Really?
It's part of the.
Did you get a lot of Whitey Bulger jokes? Or do you have Bulger jokes?
A lot of people call me Whitey, mostly black people.
Let's take a quick break.
Can we put a black person laughing on the green screen? So that we don't look like...
Finish up with Eddie Esposito. We'll be right back to finish up with Zollo and Whitey Bulger.
Yeah!
Watch this. So, Mr. Esposito, how does this make you feel?
Oh shit, that's the copy, isn't it? Did I come in with that? Whole fucking day was a haze. Holy shit. You ain't hey, does that camera play back VHS tapes? That's a good movie. We should watch that after this.
So what? You just bashed the guy over the head repeatedly? Is that what you did, Esposito? Is that what you did with this thing? Is that what you did? You beat the guy over the head?
Yeah, I bashed him over the head. That's why I'm in here. I'm not proud of it. Except I did it way harder. I only took 3 hits.
You lead me to believe you committed murder. Striking a man with a VHS. It's plastic. That was intentional.
What do you mean it's made of plastic? Of course it is. Why? Everything plastic is intentional.
How do you feel?
How do I feel about what?
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
How do you feel that you would be?
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
How do you feel? How do I feel? How do I feel? Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of prison. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I walk through my cell block and try to score crack. I smuggle in Skittles and cherry Coke Z's. They see my good deeds and they kiss on my windy. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I love you, Cara Ann. And I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day, but take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day, but take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, I say yeah, yeah. Oh no, Eddie say yeah, yeah. City Slickers and Billy Crystal. One time. What? What? I didn't hear any of the questions that you asked. I'm sorry. Ball guy. Is the ball guy Kevin?
He's Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Hi. What score did you give me?
Mr. Esposito, that's not an appropriate question, and this isn't a scorecard. This is very serious.
You know, Billy Crystal said I wanted to make a Western, and nobody thought it would work. And I don't know if it did yet. But I'll tell you this much. They gave him a second chance. Because they made another movie. And it's called City Slickers 2. And Legend of Curly's Gold, and I'd like to have a son before I die, and I'd like to watch Curly's Gold.
All right, I think I got everything I need, boys. You got anything else, Dante?
Fucking done with this guy.
Sounds like it. How about yourself, Kevin? You need anything else?
I have all the appropriate notes filed out. My decision will be made in a timely manner.
Sounds good. All right, Esposito, I think you know how this goes, so you'll be hearing from us soon. That concludes the parole board, and you can head back to your cell.
Yeah. Welcome back. Klusky, what do we got? You got like that ongoing story for us?
Yeah, do you remember the whole thing with the lady from Full House?
Yeah.
Well, it's been my dream to cover Aunt Becky, and we're going to do it right now. She's headed to jail, and there's a whole story about it. She recently hired a jail coach. This is somebody who comes in, toughens you up, makes you do push-ups, slaps you in the face, you're going to get a 10,000-mile stare, and she's going to go into jail prepped and ready to go. How cool is that?
Are they sending her to real jail, though? I think she's going to some, like, you know...
Who is the Bill Belichick of jail coaches? That's what I want to know.
Is someone going to teach her to kill a pedophile?
You know what I mean? Like, there's really jail coaches? Like, that's a real thing?
But she's a target. If she has to, she's not going to be by herself no matter what. She's going to be in a jail, and she's beautiful, she's rich, and she's...
An idiot.
She's a celebrity. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, you...
What a great example she set for her kid.
Dude, and all to get
That's
into
not
college.
that bad. She did even.
I gotta be
kid
honest.
was already ruined.
I think it's kind of a little bit fucking much. Like,
Make an example out of her.
I don't know, dude. Like,
Why?
I just like
People have been given, here, build a fucking gym at some school for years. Why can't Aunt Becky give where was the school?
Yeah, I wonder why she couldn't get out of it. She's got all this money. How come she couldn't pay away
Because
out
they
of
wanted to make it became public, and they had to show that rich are punishable for crimes as well.
I get it, but I'm like, that's.
But everyone knows that's not true.
Yeah, I'm not arguing it. I just...
I almost think like it shouldn't be like a jailable thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't. Like, it's not right, but it's like,
Here's the deal.
Give him a fine.
When it falls-
I agree with you.
The university is only going to enroll so many students. She basically took another kid's year or of
So
education
away from someone else.
Yeah.
Why can't colleges just do, you know how like if I give $100 to Spotify, they'll be like, oh, you have it for the year and you save a couple bucks. How about instead of going to college, I just give you $300,000 and you just give me the degree?
What I don't understand is what value is the degree to somebody who has that much money? What are you trying to make sure that she has a house for the rest of her life?
It's status. Look at my daughter.
That's
She's going to
insane to me.
Harvard.
That's insane.
That's exactly what it is. It's status. And it's also network. If you go to Harvard or you
What
go
college
to Princeton.
did she do that?
It's USC, right?
She did one of the California ones, I think.
Does this mean
Which,
they're
by
gonna
the
take
way,
away a Heisman Trophy?
Why was she tried in Boston?
there were people, because it's, I think that's where the federal courthouse is that deals with this stuff. But I can't believe I know the answer to that. But that being said, there were people bribing to get into USC and UCLA. It's a fucking state school. You're going to bribe somebody. Like, I can understand if you're going to do it to get into Princeton or Yale. You're bribing to get into UCLA, you fucking loser.
Why not just lie and say you went?
How long is she in the can for? 10 months? What is it?
Uncle Jesse was putting it in her can for like 16 years. I don't know.
They call them the Rippers for no reason.
Oh, I'm glad you saved me on that because mine wasn't funny.
All right, what else we got, Klusk?
Some fans have sent in some letters and could use some of that great Mr. Monday advice. Are you ready to dish that out?
You guys going to help me out?
Fuck yeah.
Let's give advice to these people, these poor people.
All right, this first one is from Abney. She writes, my parents own a farm in Memphis. I was kicked between the eyes by a mule a few years back, and it crossed me up pretty bad. I have a chance to have the surgery to fix it, but if it goes bad, I could lose my eyesight. Should I risk it all or keep living like this?
Risk it all. You're only looking down your nose right now. Fucking, big deal. Maybe you keep it looking, maybe you can't see your nose anymore, or maybe you see everything. Fucking do it.
I mean, she fits right into Memphis with that look. So if you're staying in Memphis, stay like that. But, you know, if you're going to come to like Boston or something, you want to get the operation. Be in a big city. Go to Mass Ioneer. Great place is great. You been over there?
Yeah.
I say rip your eyes out. Even if you'll be better at piano.
I don't trust doctors. I would just kick the donkey in the
I want
ass
to go
that
on
kicked me the
record as
first
saying
time.
I'm
I'll just do it
against
again.
Dan's strategy.
Listen, any operation,
The
you're
road
taking a
less
chance on
traveled.
anything. But the eyes, I mean, the eyes are a serious thing.
You know what the operation is to fix that, right?
What?
I have no idea. The next one is from Bexy in Nebraska. She says, Mr. Monday, I'm from an old school family that doesn't understand how the world is in 2020. I fall in love with a genderless person. My dad says I'm a girl and I need to fall in love with a man, but Jerry and I have a connection that can't be broken. What advice would you give to Jerry and her?
Genderless. What does that mean? Like no pud, no vajayjay?
It means
like,
they don't have to wear underwear.
What is genderless? It's like you don't have it. You're like a G.I. Joe doll?
A Ken doll.
Means you have to pee outside.
Ken doll's right.
I mean, do you have a rectum?
Yeah, that's not part of your
it's
gender.
not
Everybody
part of
needs
stuff.
to poo.
Okay. Thank you.
Genderless is you still probably have.
Not sure what you are.
You still probably have your equipment, whatever sex you may be.
You're
but
not
you-
genderless, right?
No, I make the full amount of money.
Okay. This genderless thing's got me a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. The whole genderless situation.
Yeah, I'm with you, and I also think that at the end of the day, you have a dick, you're probably a guy. You have a vagina, you're most likely a woman.
Be happy. Go for whoever you want.
Unless you're
Just be
playing
happy.
possum.
That's all I'll say.
Unless you're playing possum.
Just go. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. The last one is from Fashawn from San Mateo. Fashawn writes...
Forshawn?
Fashawn. The spelling makes less sense than the name. I live with my mom, but I really want to move to Paris and be a fashion designer. Mr. Monday, you seem to have a great family life, and you follow your dreams. How can I do the same?
Just jump in head first and go for it. Just go for it.
Balls deep in your dreams.
You know?
Also, yeah, way to not go into a saturated market. That's good.
I
Why don't
mean,
you move to Cooperstown, open a bat store?
And what's holding her back? You know?
Just her own, negative thinking, it sounds like to me. You guys want to do another one?
Yeah, we have one more. don't we?
Yeah.
All right.
The next one is from Big Dog in Turner, Maine. He writes, I just lost my best friend, Little Whitey Ford. This dog did everything with me, I mean everything, and I'm so depressed I haven't left the house in months. What should I do to get over my dead dog?
Go to the shelter and get another dog who's lonely just like you, and everything will be okay. Real simple. Right?
Eat Whitey.
Right? What do you think? Go get another dog. I mean,
Yeah. Go get a dog.
do you guys have dogs?
No.
We had a dog for a very short period in the Zollo household, and it was kind of nuts. And we took it to a farm.
Often they take on the personalities of their owner.
Well, this one was nuts out of the gates. But
High testosterone?
very high testosterone.
How long
But
is a short period? Because for me, that means I'm sleeping on the couch for
It was
3 days.
months. It was months. But we took the dog. It was a Jack Russell. There's a lot of inbreeding, and sometimes they go a little bit nuts. So we found this farm where this
Jack
farmer
kept fucking Russell.
they found this farm where the farmer had a shit ton of Jack Russell Terriers. He's like, yeah, give me the dog, it's fine. And then he called us back like a few days later, and he goes, you gotta come pick up the dog. And we go, we gotta come pick up the dog. He goes, either that or I gotta be honest, this one's out of control.
You ever
He's
see Old Yeller?
He goes, we might have to put
Was
this
Old
down.
Yeller inbred?
And they were like, oh, you do what you gotta do. And we did. It was just kind of like, we can't take the dog back. It was snapping at humans. And
But was it like that when it was with you guys?
yeah.
Should have threw it off Jim.
Wow, this is fucking good.
Yeah.
Good time. Good time, Carlo. You didn't bring back anything.
Good part of the show, dead dog.
You should have brought him to General Edwards Bridge.
Did you ever have to
throw
put a dog
dogs?
down,
I don't
Carlo?
know.
Did you have to put a pet down ever?
Yeah. That was horrible.
What'd you do immediately after?
Downward dog.
Wash my hands.
His favorite yoga position.
Hey, keep the letters coming. We'll try to help you out any
didn't have
time
to
we can.
strangle it,
These guys
Carlo.
weren't much help. I know. What are you gonna do? What do you got for upcoming shows? Cooking?
This is actually, I've retired. This is why I'm here, is to announce my retirement from show business.
Really?
Yeah. Out with a whimper.
What are you gonna do now?
Thinking food truck.
What kind of food will you be serving on
First,
that
I
truck?
got to get a truck.
All right. What kind of truck are you gonna get? What do you think? Like
Something with
a bread truck?
cut multiple cigarette lighters to get the grills going.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Get some propane.
Propane. Yeah. And
Napkins.
Were you a wrestler in high school?
huh?
Were you a wrestler?
Yeah. I wrestled in the 98-pound division.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Because you got cauliflower ears. I was wondering why.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I thought a compliment was coming.
No, that was.
Oh, okay.
You're a wrestler. It's tough. Like that was a compliment.
That's why when I go up to the lady and say, "Hey, baby, you into leafy greens?" Oh, it's cauliflower's white.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were losing me on the greens.
There you go.
Leafy whites.
That one's into leafy whites.
So where's your show before you retire? You got anything?
I'm at Capo in South Boston every Monday.
Except tonight.
Except tonight.
Well, again, I've retired.
Zollo, what do you got coming up?
I'm usually a capo when I'm not here on Mondays. But yeah, that's about it. And then I've got a bunch of shit coming up in like 2 weeks. I forget where it
What's
is.
with the Run DMC look tonight? I think it's nice.
Dude, I'm just an Adidas guy. I'm big on Adidas jackets.
I like Adidas.
The
How about you?
facial hair is giving him the edge.
It's really cute.
The edge.
All right, so good show.
It's like his fictional wife died and he's waiting for revenge.
Thank you for coming, buddy. Good job.
Great to see
Good
you,
job.
Mr. Monday.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Zollo.
All right.
We'll see you next Monday, okay? Monday on 3.
night, Twitter.
2,